Hello, welcome. If you're watching this video, then you've shown some interest in coming to join us at Brojo and find out a bit more about what it's all about. And what we've found over the last couple of years as Brojo has developed, sometimes when someone new comes along, it's a bit overwhelming because we've been developing a lot, and if you haven't been there from the start, it can be a bit confusing. So I wanted to put together a relatively quick introductory video to give you a bit of expectation setting around what you're going to see and what you're going to experience when you get involved with Brojo. So the core things to understand is we focus on two main areas at the moment: social mastery and confident mindset. We're also branching out into health and fitness and career development as well. But I want to talk about those first two because those are the main meetup gatherings that we have each week. We have social mastery on a Monday night out west at the Hangar Bar, and we have confident mindset on a Thursday night in the city at Galbraith's. When it comes to social mastery, what we're really talking about is not manipulating people into liking you, quite the opposite. What we're looking at is how you can be powerfully yourself in order to connect with people that you will feel are high quality for you. So it's all about being authentic, being genuine. So in the sessions for social mastery, what we talk about is learning how to express yourself honestly, boldly, shamelessly, to show both your strengths and your weaknesses, and to use this as a way to filter people into either loving you or not wanting to be around you. See, we don't avoid rejection at Brojo. We welcome it because we understand it's not really rejection, it's just a bad fit. So when we say social mastery, we're not talking about trying to convince people to like you using tactics and strategies and tricks like pickup artistry or NLP techniques or Dale Carnegie sales techniques. There's none of that. What we look at is how do you be you shamelessly, and then how do you use that to find the kind of people that you don't have to try and impress. They love you just the way you are. Confident mindset on Thursday night, it's all about managing your mind. And one of the key aspects here is we're looking at being confident and shameless, which means you do not have to trick yourself, you do not have to try and control your thoughts and feelings, and you don't need to be good at something in order to feel confident. We look at mastering your mind by learning to understand that your thoughts and your feelings are just sensations that you can watch and enjoy without having to be owned by them. We look at how to discipline your mind so that it functions in a way that's helpful for you. We look at what your core values are so that you can figure out what being you actually means. We're not going to tell you how to live. We're going to help you figure out how to tell yourself how to live, if that makes sense. So when we say confident mindset, we don't mean fake it till you make it or any of that kind of stuff. What we mean is learning to understand the way your mind works constantly, more and more each day, so that you can become more self-aware and you can do things that make you proud of yourself through living by your values. So one of the key things that when you first come into Brojo you'll experience is a lot of talk about authenticity. What does it mean to be authentic? What is integrity? What does it mean to live by your values? How can you let go of outcomes? That's a huge thing. We'll talk a lot about how instead of trying to chase results and impress other people, we'll look at how to find satisfaction in yourself through the effort that you make and the process of living rather than the end goal. Letting go of the future and trying to make the future happen, and instead enjoying the present by living by your values. We look at connection, and that's a huge part in Brojo. Is one of the biggest pain points that we see out there is people feel disconnected and isolated. People feel alone. And this isn't just in the social context, it's in the whole universe context. We don't feel like we're part of something. And a lot of Brojo is about that connection. Finding a way to connect with yourself, to understand who you are, and to be okay with that. And then to use that to connect with others and to connect with work and to connect with everything so that you feel like you're part of something important rather than just floating around in a bubble by yourself. We focus on career and health as well. We understand that the mind and the body are not separate, that they need to work together, and that your work and the rest of your life shouldn't be separate either. These are all parts of your life that need to work in harmony. We look at building your own business through to climbing the career ladder and all the other stuff that may help you live more by your values. With health and fitness, we have a fitness boot camp run by the captain Ivan on Sundays. We have a bunch of guys who are getting into bodybuilding and developing expertise. We have nutritionist support on the side to help us develop our skills. We've got the whole range of everything you need to become satisfied with life. I recommend when you first come along to Brojo, just come with an open mind, because you're going to probably hear things talked about in a way that you've never heard them talked about before. In particular, things like letting go of outcomes, not trying to impress people, trying to live by values. These may be new things for you, but I promise you, if you can stick around long enough to really digest them, they may just change your life. We look forward to seeing you at the next meetup, and look forward to helping you develop your confidence, your authenticity, and your clarity about where you're going in life. Cheers.